we've differentiated or distinguished technical from creative writing, and we've also discussed about the importance and functions of technical writing. Basically, last meeting, the discussion is all about trying to get into trying to know the definition and trying to be in the nature of trying to get the attitude of what a technical writer should be. So we were trying to know its importance, because knowing its importance, knowing its functions is important for us to be good in it. Okay, so of course, technical writing versus creative writing, knowing its difference from creative writing will help us be better technical writers, because we would know how to, what we must not put into technical writing and what we must do in order for it to be different from that of creative writing. Okay, so for today's webcasts, we would be discussing about basic English grammar. Okay, so it's basically just a review of your I believe everybody, since you are all in the tertiary level of education, we have English ever since elementary, or maybe even from kindergarten. So you have English from grade 1 to grade 6, English from first year to fourth year, and of course also in college you have basic English 101, English 1. So this is just an overview, or just a review of the important things that we would need to look in when we speak about grammar. So these are the, shall we say, the coverage of today's webcast. Grammar review, forms and types of sentences. It's important to know this. Common errors in grammar, and of course punctuations. Okay, so let's go on through that one by one. Here's the first one. Okay. So introduction. So this chapter aims to refresh you guys, refresh you to. Okay. Okay, refresh students' basic English skill, which is very essential in the study of technical writing. It will cover the types and functions of sentences, common grammatical errors, and grammatical errors to avoid in different punctuations and its uses. And of course, it's grammar or sentence construction, use of punctuation is a very important technical writing. As technical writing per se, as itself is writing, of course, and it involves a lot of sharing of information, a lot of course, writing. So when writing, it is very essential, it is vital that the English language is used efficiently and effectively, because if a certain thought or information is not delivered effectively, then of course the message, there is a great chance that the message would not be delivered properly, or the message writing pressure. So especially in your work, you are pressured to do a certain technical writing in a short period of time. So of course, writing in the fastest way, and shall we say, making products in the most efficient yet effective way is one of the key success, or the key skills one should have in technical writing for him to be successful in his chosen career. Okay, so going back to the PowerPoint. So the objectives. At the end of the webcast, students are expected to identify the types and functions of sentences, correct their common mistakes in grammar. Okay, use punctuation appropriately. Okay, there you go. Okay, and going to our discussion. First, you want to look into this table first. It's a table about the different functions and types of sentences. Okay, I hope you could read it. Oh, I think it's with the green color, I believe. Let me just change the color so it would be easier for you to read it. Okay, let me just change the color because it's coming in blur on my end. So I think it would be better if I would change the background first. I think that's better, white and black. Okay, so I think this won't be, because I would be discussing each of this in one by one. So of course you would see here, these on top are the functions of sentences: informative, expressive, and directive. And of course for the type, it would be on the left, horizontal, or shall we say, yes, vertical. These are the types, so we say declarative, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory. So these are the examples. I would post this on your portal. Anyways, I think you would find a hard time reading this on the table, so I'll just proceed with the specific example, or shall we say the definition of each. So the first function of a sentence is informative. It's an informative language, essentially the communication of information. So that's what we define of as informative language. So basically, it's everything you say that provides information, or shall we say the basic purpose or purpose of saying that is to provide information. Then that would automatically be informative language. Of course, from the root word itself of informative, inform. Its primary purpose or function is to inform.